Hey guys, welcome to another video. We are going to build a Ruined City Modular Table. In a way it's modular, but we'll see what happens. So what I had a little confliction here, and I was trying to figure out how to build this table. And I've seen some people, like I think Brian did a few tables where he actually glued on the terrain. He built the terrain on the tiles. And I just don't know how you would store that. I mean, that would be a lot of storage. And I want to save as much space as I can. So I'm going to go the other way route, where I will build these tiles into, the floor of the Ruined City. And then we'll have, the way I'm going to do it is that we're going to have terrain pieces that could set in like certain sizes, set in certain tiles, where, I'll build like 5 or 6 different 1x1 terrains. And when you put it in, it should look seamless. Like it's not like a hodgepodge as you would see if you just laid out on a regular map. So that's kind of the effect that I'm going for. So here's all the stuff I got together to build this table and what I prepped for it. First things first is luckily in California, well, unfortunately in California you can't get this pink foam stuff. Luckily in California now is that they're advertising this pink foam stuff for projects. So they sell these 2x2s. 1-inch thick pink foam for you now for doing projects and stuff. So I like that. So we like that here in California, are able to get it now for projects. So that's the good thing. So what I did was I got a bunch of these. I think I got like 12 tiles because I was gonna make this huge board, but I decided, save some money, just make a 6x6. And if I ever do an APOC table, I'll just build a couple extra tiles out. Okay, I took some MDF, and this is a 1/4-inch MDF here, as you can see. These are 1/4-inch MDF. I could have went 3/8, I think, a little thinner, because this is pretty sturdy as it is. 3/8 would have done the same thing and be less heavy. It's not that heavy, but when you put all 6 of them together and try to lift them around, it's crazy. I'm gonna build the shelf labor for them so I can slide them in. So the whole point is these won't be too high. It'll be like maybe 1.5 inches, even with the craters in. Okay. So as you can tell here, what I did was I bought the 2x2s of the foam boards, and then I glued them onto the MDF, which I had to cut. Again, just to warn you guys, it's a pain in the butt to cut, good straight, corners without a table saw. So did a little finagling, and I was able to just, get these MDF 2x2s, glued it with wood glue, stacked everything on top of each other, and then put heavy stuff on top and let it dry overnight. Okay, so now that I have the tiles all done, these go together pretty decently. We'll go ahead and cover it up. We'll make the foundation of the Ruined City. So the plan is it's a city, so we're gonna have streets, but I'm not gonna make them connect to each other, each tile. Otherwise, you're always static. You're stuck to, you have to put the tiles down like this so the streets would connect. So we'll have to get creative with this. So for instance, what I will do is like maybe make a street, maybe 6 inches, 5 inches long or wide, and then just go across the board, and then just at the end it just fades out like it's been ruined or whatever. So then you still have the street effects to make it look like a city, but you don't have to connect all the boards together. Maybe another board will have 2 streets going this way, maybe 1 street all around, and then just fade them off where it's supposed to connect to the other tile type of thing, and just put some rubble in it and stuff like that. Might look a little too organized if we did too many streets, so we're gonna have to be creative with that. One of the things I got was from Pegasus Hobbies was these craters. So these craters are plastic, very light. So what we'll do, we'll dig them into the tile itself and put some around on some of the tiles. Now the trick is to be able to like take these tiles, build streets and whatever on them, and then block out like a 1x1 area where the 1x1 piece of terrain could sit, 1 by 6 inches, 1.5 by 1.5, depending on what we're trying to do. So like for example, the main thing would be probably, you'll see a lot of common 1x1 terrain pieces, 1x1 tile terrain pieces. So we'll build a bunch of those. Build a couple, build a bunch of 1x6s, because you could have those little buildings on the side. It's so hard to explain right now, but hopefully when we get to it, it'll work out. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, so hopefully you understand that concept. So what I got to make the terrain pieces, which is kind of good, because if I build them as, you know, part of the foundation of that block, you know, that 1x1 block. It'll look like, you know, sidewalks or what have you, you know, built into it and stuff, into the terrain board itself. So here are the terrain pieces I got. Now, first of all, thanks to Devin, because he offered me all his, you know, leftover building parts and stuff like that for a very, very cheap price. So in a way, Devin is my first sponsor for this table. So we got a bunch of GW, you know, bits from all their terrain box sets. So I have plenty to go around and make whatever. And again, thanks to Devin, he's got like 2 big bags full just from him. On eBay, got a really good price on this tower here, so maybe we'll do something with that as well. Everything came off. So with that. Now, as it pertains to box sets, I also got the GW, a couple boxes of the Wall of Martyrs, but I don't know, because I got the bunker and the wall set. And I don't know if it'll go with the theme of this table, but maybe we could just come up with something with it. If not, we could always use it for something else, right? Or just building a terrain piece for, you know, a regular table. One of the ideas I had was to build a park. Now, originally, I found this on eBay, this angel here. And I was gonna, you know, bronze it up, make it look like a statue. The problem is it's a little big. I mean, it stands pretty tall. Might it work? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I also got a box of the Honored Imperium, which has, you know, the statue and the Imperium symbol that's all ruined and stuff. So we could do a lot of stuff with that. So if I was going to build a park, I'll usually use this or that and make a bronze statue. We'll make a little park thing. So this is where we get into some of the sponsor stuff. Some of the stuff I've got from companies. They sent me stuff so we could build this table here. Pegasus Hobbies. We got a Gothic building set here. This is kind of very cool. Okay, these are actually pretty sturdy. I got a bunch of other stuff earlier on. And this plastic set, they're heavy, pretty sturdy stuff. Okay, I also got a bunch of their platformer line. And this is a large box, this is a small box. These are pretty much just platforms. Okay, lots of pieces we can make whatever, we customize it, make it, you know, whatever we want. And then we have this Cyber Clicks set here. And we'll see what we can do with that as well. And, you know, another building that we could build. Now the other sponsor for this table is Secret Weapons Miniatures. I bought this here. This is a power generator, and I bought this earlier on, and I was like, you know what, Justin, you know, I could use 2 more of these, and some of your power generator, like, console, you know, another generator, which are these round ones right here. So what I'm going to do is take 3 of these power generator things, alright, and then we'll take 2 of these power generator circles and make a kind of power generator plant out of it, you know. So I think it would be really cool. We got a console here, so it look like, you know, you could power it all up and stuff. So we'll put them together and make it all grimy and ruined and stuff like that. I also asked Justin, I said, hey, include some other stuff if you want, you know, and if that could help me build a Ruined City table. So he actually got me a few other stuff. Let's take a look at it. Here's some jersey barriers, and they're already damaged. These are really cool. I mean, I'm like, okay, Ruined City jersey barrier, all ruined up and stuff already, so I could do some stuff with this. He sent me the stuff that wasn't ruined, some jersey barriers here, and this is the plastic ones. These ones look more high tech. And he also sent me a bunch of barrels. Now these are cool, these are pre-made barrels. I actually use these barrels to make objective markers. Well, not these barrels itself. I got the Tamiya kit where I had to glue all the barrels together. I was a pain in the butt. But glue them all together and then put them on, you know, bases and stuff to make objective markers. So if you ever need barrels, Secret Weapon Miniature sells them. So pretty cheap too. Okay, and the final sponsor we got, and I'm gonna build a terrain piece. We're gonna call them sponsor terrain pieces, maybe. That'll be fun. We got armor cast stuff here. So this is stuff I picked up from Gen Con. I was just talking to them about some of the products and stuff. And I told them I was building a terrain table. I was like, here, take these pieces. And I was like, oh, very cool. So a lot of ruined walls here, very Gothic looking. So we'll see what we can do with that. And then So probably in the middle of it, we'll make a big explosion crater. What comes with one here, and use this little piece here. This is the Scrap Tech Dud missile. So it looks like an Orc missile landed and it was a dud, so it didn't blow up. So it's actually a cute piece. So I can't wait to get working on that. So there you go. That's what we're going to be using to build this Ruined City terrain table. See what we could come out of it. Because here's what I had planned, and we'll see at the end, at the whole end of the video series, whether or not all my plans came to fruition. Because a project like this, things change up. A lot of things always definitely change up. So we'll see how far we go, and then I'll read your comments and stuff and see what else you guys might suggest doing as well. But I will film a lot of it about from making the tiles, from painting and doing the effects and stuff like that, as well as to building most of all the pieces of the terrain for this table. I think you guys wanted to see all that stuff. So that's it. So I hope you join me on this journey here. It's going to be a big series, I think, of building this table. After this table, I'm actually have two more planned: a fantasy one, where we're going to build hills and stuff like that, as well as Eldar Craft World one. This is going to be interesting because I'm going to be taking the Alien World set foam terrain set from Modest Magic, and we'll go ahead and just like expand on that. Like they're foam pieces all cut out to make it look almost Eldar-ish, but I'm gonna go a step beyond, and I'm gonna go and cover it up, make it look like it's kind of like really Eldar-ish. Maybe put some gems and stuff in it. Maybe even make it glowy. What do you think? Maybe I could talk to my friends over at Power Gaming. Maybe they could help me sponsor that table and make it glowy. That would be very interesting. So anyways, that's it for this video. Just watch out for the rest of the videos coming on this series, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. And again, like if you like, sub if you haven't, share what you can, and favorite if you love me. I'll talk to you guys later.